Despite the huge geographic distance between the two countries and the difference in religion, language, traditions and customs, the state of Kuwait and the friendly country of Ukraine have created a unique and exceptional relation. This deeply rooted relation for decades has branched out to include different fields of political, economical, and marital, cultural, and touristic cooperation between the two friendly countries. And today we will shed the light on the most significant aspects of the joint cooperation amongst the two countries, as well as celebrating the 31st anniversary of the independence of the friendly country of Ukraine. We are delighted to have with us today His Excellency Dr. Oleksandr Balanutsa, Ambassador of Ukraine to the State of Kuwait.
What an interesting introduction. And we are glad to have with us today His Excellency Dr. Oleksandr Balanutsa, Ambassador of Ukraine to the State of Kuwait. And Abdulaziz, I think we need to say good morning to His Excellency and congratulations on the wonderful colors.
So I'd like to greet you today, Your Excellency, and we congratulate you on behalf of our show, Good Morning Kuwait, and even the State of Kuwait about your Independence Day. Congratulations, Your Excellency.
Good morning. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys, for congratulations. This is a very important day today. So thank you so much for having me, special on this day.
You're most welcome, and thank you for joining us. Today is the anniversary, 31st anniversary of the independence. What do you want to say in this occasion, Your Excellency?
Well, I have to mention that, of course, we are not celebrating it this year because of the war, but we commemorate and we mark the 31st restoration of Independence Day. And definitely, if we ask what kind of day we're having today, the armed forces are defending and protecting our lands. Volunteers and the groups of supporters are collecting whatever needed for the needs of the temporarily displaced people and for the armed forces. Diplomats and experts are trying to solidify position around the world to press and to put more pressure on Russia to stop the war and exit Ukraine.
I hope everything will be all right, because we appreciate the Ukraine today. We appreciate also the Independence Day today and for their National Day also.
As well, yes. Your Excellency, we know that today marks the day to remember the defense of Ukraine. And we know it is a special day for solidarity, sovereignty, and a lot of things. So tell us more about the important and the symbolic of the meaning.
Thank you for the question. You mentioned the Defenders Day, which we commemorate on the August 29. But the whole week is full of these dates. The 23rd of August is the National Flag Day, 24th is the Independence Day, and 29th is the Defenders Day. Now, if you ask what the defender is, like in Kuwait's culture, when we have the Shaheed Park that commemorates the martyrs and the defenders of the freedom. Indeed. So if you ask me, that the Ukrainian nation is a unique one because we have this gene, hereditary given gene in freedom that we fight for. We always have a choice through our thousands of years history. And we always choose to fight for freedom, to fight for independence, to fight for moral principles, and for the future, of our future and our kids. So we commemorate, we remember the people who have fallen for this fight.
Well, this is really a great honor that you are here with us to tell us all about that. And we are, let's say, we are all one as solidarity, because the martyrs, wherever they are one of us. Wherever they are on any land, we just know that the martyrs are us. They resemble the freedom.
Because they have a pure souls, because they do something for the sake for the country. So, Your Excellency, today I noticed about the flag of Ukraine. I said blue and yellow. What the meaning of the yellow and the blue for the flag of Ukraine?
It's a very interesting question. It has some legends, it has some traditions on how to explain, but first of all, I need to mention that these are the best favorite colors of Amal. So this is your favorite
Yes,
colors.
indeed.
And definitely the flag is comprised of two colors, blue and yellow. Blue traditionally symbolizes the blue sky, and yellow symbolizes our wheat, our grain that we're producing and we're famous for.
Yes.
So Ukraine is peaceful country as Kuwait, and we're trying to produce, we're trying to give to the world, because we understand that we live by giving. That is our nature.
Yes.
So this is like the symbol and the meaning of the Ukraine colors.
See, now
Correct.
this is, you know, why I love those two colors, because the blue is really resembles the skies, the seas, and as well, I know that blue really resembles the good-hearted nation of each and everyone. We can see on the screen as well the marshals and the president of Ukraine, and this is the forces of Ukraine, the ones that say, yes, we are the freedom, we are the ones that will stand as a wall to defend our land. And the yellow, well, it's about their grain, you know, it's the bread, it's the things that we never really can leave behind. It's the very best thing.
That's a hope. We have bread, we have hope for future.
Yes, it is. And well, you know, that I remember that several years ago, the celebration of the Ukraine was wonderful with all of those festivals and designers and clothes. So how are you going to celebrate it here this year?
Thank you very much. You still remember
Yes.
our week of Ukraine in Kuwait?
Indeed.
We had
Yeah.
25 different events throughout
Yes.
the week,
Too
and
many
it was
events did-
really, it was an amazing, it was
It
benchmark.
It is.
Now we're trying to do the same, to repeat the same. However, we will have the week of Ukraine in Kuwait comprising of music, poetry, and fashion.
Okay.
Starting probably from September 11 to September 21, within these 10 days, we'll have a number of concerts where the greatest piano would come to perform for Kuwaiti people, for the solidarity. And the fashion designer will present some fashion things which she did specifically for our state, for the state of Kuwait. So we are repeating it, and you're definitely welcome.
Thank you. And yeah, I remember those days. And you know, Abdulaziz, the Ukrainian traditional music have a very special tune and rhythm to it.
And especially also the sports. Last time when there is the Boxing Day in the state of Kuwait, last month, your colleague being there, one of the fans that time, greeting for the Ukrainian players. How does it feel like they are already participating for Ukraine, and we have a great athletics also?
Thank you so much. We indeed, I have to thank, first of all, for the help, Dr. Sagar Al-Mullah, the Deputy Director of the Public Authority of Sports. He helped me to organize the visit of the Ukrainian boxers team to Kuwait, together with the Boxing Federation of Kuwait. And we had 3 boxers that participated in that first ever in Kuwait, the elite championship. It was really perfect. Our guy got the silver medal in the heavyweight, and it was really very tremendous. We had such a huge support of Ukraine and Kuwait, and it was really the finals, and the whole hall was cheering for Ukraine. It was really something very symbolic, because Kuwait felt the same rhythm that we have it.
Yes, it was. And we saw it, Abdulaziz, on TV, and I was really cheering it up. Well, I'm not a boxing fan, or a sports fan in any way, but you know, we loved it. And because it was the elite, it was the first, it was a mark in Kuwait's history.
It was. It was really good. And I was honored also to actually to deliver the medal. I was invited to downstairs to the tramp and to give the medal to our silver medal champion. It was really a huge honor, and I was standing there on the spotlight, and you know, I felt honored to present Ukraine by giving the medal to Ukrainian sportsmen. It was really an honor.
And also something else, because you will have like the next month for we call it the Ukrainian week in the state of Kuwait for 10 days. You will talk about concerts and even about fashion. This thing, we call it, represent the beauty of Ukraine, the places, the mutual culture, the art. Tell me about the beautiful places in Ukraine, even about, because these kind of places representing these people here in Kuwait.
Correct, thank you. I want to be very honest, and I want to be very frank, and that's why I say that I believe truly that Ukraine is the only country in the world where you can breathe freely with freedom, with freshness, that you are not limited to anything. And of course, after the war, when we win, you will be visiting a different Ukraine. Every place is a unique, whether it's a cultural place dating back to 1,000 years, or it's a trend-setting Kiev or Dnipro or Poltava, where you would see the spurge, the activation of all the businesses in the cultural center, as well as the resorts, and the Black Sea, in the Azov Sea, in Berdyansk, and our beautiful Crimea. This is the best place that should be a visitor's platform for people to come.
This is like the great place to see and to visit, to seek also.
I am inviting you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. And yes, it is. It is like, we here in Kuwait, we appreciate the greens of the land, and Ukraine really has so much greenery in it.
I know that a couple of years ago, a survey stated that Kiev is one of the greenest cities in Europe by the number of the trees and the fauna.
Yes, indeed. And we know that, like we always say, the earth really thanks Ukraine for preserving it. Your Excellency, we always call you Buskender, and you always represent yourself whenever you go here in Kuwait, in the Diwaniyas or anywhere, with that Buskender. So tell us about your experience here in Kuwait.
It's it's something that you would never forget. It's something that already beats in your heart. You come to Kuwait, you don't know much about that country. When you leave Kuwait, then you understand that you know half of what you need to have. The Diwaniyah, when they open up with a smile, every place that you visit, you open up with a smile. I mean, you cannot see anyone who is not smiling. That's something very, very special. Plus the language. Whenever you go somewhere and you want to practice it, then you just have the best language skills that you need to have. Diwaniyas and the official meetings. Then you just open up yourself to Arabic.
Yeah, before Corona, I met you first time when you come here, when you present your credentials in Kuwait. You are trying to learn Arabic that time. When I met you, one of the occasions for the UAE National Day, I met you first time.
Correct.
You said you want to learn Arabic,
Correct.
you want to bring to mutual culture, you want to
Correct.
exchange the events. Now you already know Arabic language around.
إن شاء الله معرفتي اللغة العربية تعبان ليست كافية، ولكن أحاول أن أتكلم بهذا اللغة احتراما لهذا البلد. وعندي دفتري عندما كل يوم أنا أكتب كل شيء كلام كلام جديد، وأكتب أخبار، أسمع أخبار. إن شاء الله بعد ذلك أنا استخدم هذا كلام في عندما أنا أريد أن ألقي خطابا باللغة العربية، أو عندما أنا أريد أقدم شيئا عن أوكرانيا استخدم اللغة العربية.
And this is like we appreciate like you like to learn something about the new culture, because we said when you are learning a new language, it means you are know a new culture.
Yes, indeed. And like it is a saying in Kuwaiti and in Arabic, as Abdulaziz said, if you want to know a culture of a country, just learn the language and you would just merge with it.
I remember that one of my friends told me it was a saying of Ahmed Shawki.
Yes.
تعلم اللغة العربية فإنها تثبت العقل وتزيد المروءة. So I'm doing it.
Yes. It's amazing. Wallah, Your Excellency. See, I say Wallah also in Arabic.
Wallah.
Because we appreciate you. And we like to say all the time that good times run very fast. We didn't fill the time. We'd like to congratulate you on your National Day.
Thank you so much.
I hope the state of Ukraine, more development, prosperity, and more the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much.
Well, it was an honor for us to have you here, Your Excellency. It was the honor to have Dr. Oleksandr Balanutsa, Ambassador of Ukraine to the state of Kuwait. And we are having all the wishes to Ukraine to come back again. We know no country will ever be defeated. They all just have a hiccups, then they start from over again. A break, then continue. Good morning, Kuwait.